As the catastrophe in the Middle East continues to unfold, we already have members of the Trump regime trying to come up with excuses for why the United States went to war with Iran in an illegal and offensive way against a country that never attacked us. So I want to start here with the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, giving a statement to the press about why it is that the United States decided to go to war with a country that never attacked the United States. Here, take a look.
Does Congress have to weigh in? Does Congress have to weigh in? Is the president declaring war? And does Congress have to weigh in? And was there an imminent threat? Did you tell lawmakers that there was an imminent threat?
There absolutely was an imminent threat. And the imminent threat was that we knew that if Iran was attacked, and we believed they would be attacked, that they would immediately come after us. And we were not going to sit there and absorb a blow before we responded. Because the Department of War assessed that if we did that, if we waited for them to hit us first after they were attacked, and by someone else, Israel attacked them, they hit us first, and we waited for them to hit us, we would suffer more casualties and more deaths. We went proactively in a defensive way to prevent them from inflicting higher damage. Had we not done so, there would have been hearings on Capitol Hill about how we knew that this was going to happen, and we didn't act preemptively to prevent more casualties and more loss of life.
So right off the top, everything that he's saying makes zero sense. We had to go to war because Israel struck Iran first, and then Iran was going to attack the United States because Israel attacked Iran. It literally makes zero sense whatsoever. And he's saying that, like, we had to go in preemptively to strike Iran so that we wouldn't incur more casualties if Israel struck Iran first and then we didn't attack. Like, it makes zero sense whatsoever. Okay? So he's contradicting himself, but the more important part is, what's the implication of what he's saying? What he's saying is Trump and the United States are Netanyahu's bitch. That's it. Okay? He's saying they started the war. We had to jump in because, I don't know, what if they attacked the United States? It literally makes no sense. And the thing that nobody in the mainstream media is talking about, the dots that nobody in the mainstream media is connecting, although everybody I see on left-wing media, independent media anyway, is talking about, is the fact that this is connected to the Epstein files. We know for a fact that Trump is all over the Epstein files. He's mentioned over 1 million times. There's no disputing it. He is the central character in the Epstein files besides Jeffrey Epstein himself. We know that for a fact. We know for a fact that Jeffrey Epstein worked with the Israeli intelligence and other intelligence agencies all over the world, and he did deals with other countries, and he brokered information, and he was a world-class blackmailer. We know that for a fact. We know for a fact that all of Epstein's houses, his island, his house in New York, in Palm Beach, there were cameras everywhere. It was bugged to the high heaven. We know that for a fact. And we also know for a fact from this email back in 2011 that Jeffrey Epstein wrote to Ghislaine Maxwell, Trump is in my house with one of the victims, and he has been there for hours. So we know for a fact that Trump was in Epstein's house with one of the Epstein victims. So the reason why we're going to war is probably because Israel has dirt on Trump, and they have it in a vault somewhere in Tel Aviv. And I guarantee you, I bet every dollar I'm worth that Netanyahu said something or suggested something to the effect of, hey, listen, we're going to go to war and you're going to help us. Otherwise, you know, all that information that we have on you that you really, really, really don't want to get out, we're going to release that unless you come along with us. It's so logical, and it makes sense because this is the kind of person that Trump is. He's very transactional. It's okay, I'll go to war as long as you don't tell on me. It's the most obvious connection that nobody in the mainstream media is making. And Trump will quite literally take us into World War III. He will start World War III to save his dumb, demented, bloated ass from getting caught in the kitty diddling ring that we all know that he was a part of. We all know it. And I want to remind everybody, just in case you forgot, Trump campaigned on being the peace president.
Great nations do not want to fight endless wars. We're getting out of the endless wars. We have to do it.
No new wars.
We don't need the wars, foreign lands, countries you've never heard of, countries that don't even want us there. We will keep America out of foolish, stupid, ridiculous foreign wars. The plan is to get out of endless wars, to bring our soldiers back home, to not be policing agents all over the world. We were crazy what we did. We had these endless wars that go on for 21, 22 years, spending billions and billions of dollars.
So what happened, Don? What happened, Pudding Boy? I thought you were no new wars guy, right? And he also campaigned on, I'm going to release the Epstein files, which I'm sure a bunch of Trumpers who listen to people like Dan Bongino and Kash Patel and their podcasts, they thought, oh yeah, he's going to release the Epstein files. Has he done that? I mean, some of them have come out, but they're heavily redacted, and they're not releasing all of it. So if you voted for Trump, if you're MAGA, and you voted for him in 2024 thinking he's going to be the peace president, and he's going to release the Epstein files, and he's going to save the country, and he's going to make everything cheaper, just say you're sorry. Just say, you know what? I'm sorry. I was wrong. And in November, if you can muster it, go and vote for somebody that doesn't have an R next to their name, because literally every single Republican, save for like maybe Thomas Massie, as far as I know, is on board lock, stock, and barrel with everything that Trump is doing, whether it's hiding the Epstein files and covering for other billionaires and for Donald Trump, whether it's doing the tariffs and wrecking the economy, whether it's going to war and illegally bombing other countries that never attacked us, like Venezuela and Iran. He's currently starving Cuba. He's saber-rattling with countries like Mexico, and he wants to take Greenland and all of this. When did he ever say any of that during the campaign? Is this what you voted for? Is this making America great again? And the answer is no. So if you can muster it, try your best to vote for somebody who doesn't have an R next to their name in November. But if you can't, and I understand, just stay home. Just stay home or vote third party or whatever. But everyone needs to understand that this was going to happen no matter what, because Trump is and has always been a total cuck to Israel. He took over $100 million from Sheldon Adelson during his first term. He took over $300 million from AIPAC. Of course he is a total cuck to Israel. Of course he's going to do this. But again, Trump is transactional. And make no mistake, Israel could not carry out this level of strikes on Iran by themselves. Iran is a much larger country than Israel. And they are very militarily advanced, economically advanced, technologically advanced. This is not going to be easy. But this is something that Netanyahu has said in his own words. I've wanted to do this for over 40 years. And the fact that he has Trump in there right now means that Netanyahu gets to fulfill a 40-year dream. And I guarantee you, too, part of the calculation is not just the Epstein files and you know, that he has the leverage over Trump to be able to do this right now. It's the fact that they probably understand that the time is running out to be able to do something like this. Trump is a lame duck, but Trump is also in terrible health. I mean, he's falling apart. He can't speak. He's got bruises on his hands. He's caking himself in makeup. He had this weird thing on his neck the other day. He's very clearly demented. He's deeply compromised. They have to do it now. They have to do it right now. And Israel has wanted to do this for a long time because they want regional hegemony. And this is the first time that they've had somebody dumb enough to drag into this war with Iran. And it is going to be a complete disaster. And my prediction is that the United States is going to get routed by Iran in this conflict. Because like I said, we were in Iraq for over 23 years at this point. We're still there, by the way. Haven't accomplished anything. Took out Saddam Hussein, great. And we're still in Iraq. What's going on with the country? Are they better off? Are we better off? No. We're not better off, and the whole point of it was we're not going in there to like help the people. We're going in there to steal natural resources and have a sphere of influence in the region. And so what what Israel is doing with Iran is they are trying to make them a failed state, just like we made, Libya, for example. Take out the supreme leader, and they don't have a plan for succession. Like, the Iranians have plenty of people in line. Like, they have a contingency plan. But my understanding from the videos that I've seen from people who are Iranian are saying, like, Ali Khamenei was not even, like, the worst. He's not, like, the worst hardliner fundamentalist. We're now in the beginnings of World War III with a country that never attacked us because Benjamin Netanyahu has had a war boner for Iran for over 40 years, and Trump is deeply, deeply compromised, and he knows that if he doesn't do any and everything that Benjamin Netanyahu says, then the Epstein files are coming out and he's going to get exposed. And I think that's as simple as I can put it. Guys, thanks for watching. If you made it this far and you are not already subscribed, hit the sub button, click the bell as well. That helps notify YouTube that you like this kind of content and it shares it out with more people. Also click the bell, then hopefully they will notify you whenever I upload another video instead of hiding me in the hole like the algorithm loves to do. And I will catch you in the next one with some more updates on this disaster in the Middle East. Peace.